there you go. All right. It's angled up towards the monitor. Actually, hold on. Let me do some, like, adjustments. And kind of, like, get it. And get it to, like... Wait, no. Hold on. Hit it. I'm trying to get it to stay. It's not staying. Trying to get it at, like, the best angle I can to have it set like that. Okay, there we go. We're up. Okay, so in case of how you're wondering, oh, how is he doing that? How is he going to animate? Guys, it's screen mirroring. I have the iPad right here, and it's just showing on that screen, so not only is it easy for me to know what I'm doing, but also I can look up, down, up, whatever. So, yeah, so far, roughly 43 seconds of the film has been animated. So yeah, this is the film so far from what we got. Well, what I got, since I'm a solo act and I work on this film completely solo. And of course, there's, you know, some shading in for when we put in the backgrounds. When I put in the backgrounds. So it looks a little scuffed, but when you turn on the effects, it doesn't look too bad. So with some of the scenes, I think for now, what I'm going to do is work on the backgrounds of these certain shots. But I think first thing I need to do is fix some things, make some adjustments, sort of thing. So I think best approach I can think of is, well, first of all, we need to find the camera angle thing and shrink it down. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to only project what's inside that little box. And what we're going to do is just shrink it down, get it to over here at least. And then, you know, I can do the lighting thing all over again. That's fine. It's not even a difficult process, honestly. Actually, no, this works beautifully. And then all we can do is just press this. And then we're going to fix up the background. If I can find it. What the hell is it? Trying to find, like, is it a symbol? Oh, it is. Okay, that's why. So we're kind of just adjusting a few things before I do anything else. How's you guys this week? Just want to ask. Thought I'd ask because I want to be nice. Wait. Oh, hold on. I fucked up. Hold on. I screwed up something. Hold on. Yeah, I screwed up. Okay. So, we're going to fix a few things. I didn't need to do all that. So, this still needs to be in a create symbol. Because if not, then it's not going to render properly. Alright, let's see how that looks. Does it look better than it did? Okay, it doesn't look too bad. This is my boy, Dalmatian. Love him. So yeah, we're gonna have to move some stuff around, granted, but other than that, this is better. Because then if I have bigger backgrounds, then obviously I can just fix it up, make the backgrounds more alive and move. So This is good. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is exactly what I want. But for now, we need to fix up some of the stuff, at least. So we're gonna zoom in over here. Mainly this area where Dalmatian is. Okay, so this entire sequence, just right here. Turn this off so we don't get confused. Granted, that's a lot. It's a lot of stuff right there, but whatever. We're going to make it work. Okay, so the camera angle's right there. We're going to try to angle him right in the center. Wait, how big is the camera? Wait, I'm confused now. Wait. Okay, wait, no, that's the, wait, so what is this? What was I looking at just now? Wait, I'm confused now. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, no, this is the camera box right here. So move Dalmatian, at least right here. Angle it down. Okay, so yeah, that's where we want him. But this, though, I gotta figure that out. So this thing... Shoot, hold on. Has it been 7 minutes already? That was really fast. That was scary fast. That was like super scary fast. All right, and then of course Dalmatian's right here, so we gotta move him. It shouldn't be too difficult to tell. So, and little Mason right here. Should be simple to move him. He's supposed to be inside of a chamber, so we're gonna angle him like dead center. That's what we're gonna do. There we go. There we go. Oh, Sparky. All right. This one's gonna be a little... Well, no, it shouldn't be too complicated. Just kind of move him a little bit. About like right there. See how that looks. Fudge. Okay. Did not think that through. Okay, we have a bit of a problem. His hand cuts off right there. So, that means I did something wrong, and I gotta fix it. So I think this frame right here is where it gets cut off. So we're just gonna scoot him right there. We're gonna see if that's enough to... Okay, yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Hold on. We need to move it. So move it right here. Lower him down just a little bit too. No, he needs to be smaller. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, yeah. Just as long as it cuts off the edge, then it's not a big deal. But yeah, we fixed it. Fixed the issue. And then this is supposed to be a pan shot. We'll get to that later, but for now we need to fix... Actually, no. We'll get to that later, actually. We need to put in the background for shot number 2. So the best way I can think of doing this is just get a rectangle shot and we just kind of color it in, and then now we just start sketching. So I get rid of this. Actually, no, hold on. Let's get... Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, so we're going to take... How does this look? Hold on. I want to see how this looks. I can't tell, honestly. Which one was I using? No, it wasn't this one. I think it was this. Was it this one? If we do another one later tonight, I would like to bring in the VAs from the film. So the VAs who played Mason, Michelle, and Sparky. I would like to bring them in for like a, just talking about the film. See what they think of it. Actually, yeah, let's leave it blank like that. This was the one I was looking for. Yeah, this was the brush. So this is like a little monitor, like right here. It all looks like really rough and sketchy, but that was the vibe I was trying to go for this film. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to change the art style again, like I did with Wolf and the Vixen, because it's time-consuming, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The style that I went for, that I decided on, it is the most time-consuming thing that I'm doing, and I deeply regretted it, honestly. But yeah, we're just going to fix it up. We're going to try our hardest not to screw up. The goal is just to get part of scene 1 done today. Let's make a little keyboard. Looks like a shitty keyboard, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. And then just kind of like drawing some wires, maybe like a computer mouse right there. Hello. There's some people here, yeah. I don't know if this thing... Hold on. Yeah, there we go. I muted myself. Yeah, I don't know if, like... What do these features do? Oh, you can turn off your camera. Wow. If only you could invite people. That'd be funny. Oh, so speaking of that, Instagram took away my benefit to live stream. They took it away from me. And you'll never guess for the stupidest reason why. It's because I don't have 1,000 followers. So yeah, Instagram took away that feature from me because I don't have 1,000 followers. I guess it's their way of preventing little kids from live streaming, which I get it, but come on, like, don't punish me or punish people who actually are live streamers on the platform. Like, come on, don't do that. And just a little carrier thing of... I'm just sketching. I'm not trying to make it look beautiful. The colors will most likely fill in the gaps. This is probably the only, like, art style of rough sketching that I'll be doing for the film, honestly. I'm not doing it for the animation. That was time-consuming like hell. It was terrible. I did not like that. Hey, it looks good so far. I'm not having any real issues with it. Of course, we want to make the room look three-dimensional, so we're going to draw the room itself. And then we need the door. We need some kind of doorway to leave the room at least. And then a little outlet. There, it looks like shit, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Just as long as we're getting something done, guys. That's all that matters to me. Because not going to lie, Bubsy has been making me slack off, and that's not a good thing. I don't want to do that. I think it's right here. Hold on, let me turn off the... Well, I can turn off this now, since I have everything down. So, I got the major stuff down, so we're good to start turning off the layers that we don't need at the moment. This is like a ventilation shaft. It looks like shit, but whatever. Make this into like a little hallway in the back. And then just kind of like... No, that's going to take time. I don't want to do that. 15 minutes, wow. That went by super fast. I don't know why. I think this is just about done. I mean, I'm not trying to do anything too crazy. Of course, I want to look presentable, but other than that, the background needs to move a little bit for it to feel alive and other stuff. I don't know. Okay, so first things first, we're going to get this colored in. This is like an LCD kind of screen thing they got going on here, so just color that in. There we go. And we're just going to start with like the desk right here. Just like the one thing. I love using this brush. It's called the sketch brush. I think that's what it's called. I love using it so much because it doesn't get in the way of lines that you colored in. That's why I love this brush so much. That's why I use it all the time whenever I'm animating, because it doesn't get in the way. The only thing I don't like about it is when I'm trying to add in color, it doesn't really come off until you erase it, and then it just fucks up your entire thing. So, you know, that's the only downside, but it's whatever, honestly. I love using this brush. And color that. There we go. And then just color that. There we go. Looks good. And then this is like a, I don't know, LED thing. It's connected to something. I don't know what it is. Hey, I'm not Sparky, all right? And then just kind of like, yeah, just do that. You guys doing okay? I don't know who. Oh, hey, Katie. Or hi, Michelle. So yeah, guys, that's Katie. She's the voice of Michelle in the film. Super amazing person. She's so talented. So far, I only worked with her once. I would love to work with her more, honestly. She's super talented. Yeah, I was actually talking to them earlier about doing more of these live streams, but I would like to have you guys like be on the live stream talking about the film. What was your experience on it? Like, you know, just like talking to you guys, getting to know you, that sort of thing. That's what I was planning on doing. I was gonna do it on Instagram, but then Instagram said that, oh, you can't live stream anymore because you don't have 1,000 followers. And I'm like, nah, dude, that's dumb. So yeah, we're just now I'm currently working on the film because I was slacking off, and that's not a good thing because we need to get this shit done as much as I can. I got a notification. Ignore that, guys. But yeah, animation takes time and patience, and I'm not sure if I have that. But yeah, so far the background's looking good. The background's looking really good. And then we're just going to kind of just draw around this. Just do stiff lines. It's going to get colored anyway. It's not really a big deal if it gets colored. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. So we're just do. But it was surely an experience to work with VAs, honestly. Because the only real experience I had with working with VAs is when it came to the Christmas special that I did roughly about 2 years ago, I want to say, where I worked with two people who played Roxy and Francine in the ECU. It worked out well, but it's just like, I don't know, because the whole process, like back then, I guess I was just like in the wrong mindset. I don't know why. But yeah, since I got to do it again with professionals who actually, you know, had a lot of patience with me, that takes a lot to have patience with me because I'm not a well experienced animation director yet. The key word is yet, guys. But yeah, I give a lot of credit to Jay, Ken, and Katie for having the patience to even put up with me. For giving me a solid chance to direct them in the film, just showing them how to say the lines, what not to say, that sort of thing. So, I give them a lot of credit for that. I give all three of them a lot of credit. Okay, so this shot is basically done. Now we just need to make it move. So since Dalmatian moves his hand towards the keyboard, I'm thinking we got to make it just a little bit bigger and align it to about right there. So we need to make it at least like, hold on, we need to make sure it's off, and then we need to align it to where Dalmatian is when he's typing. So it needs to be aligned right there for that shot in particular. So now that we have that shot, now we can add keyframe to right here. And then this is where it's going to move. So right here. But we need it like right about maybe here. Okay, maybe not that. Where's the thing at? Okay, let's make it bounce up. Okay, it's not good. Hold on. Let's see if we can try to move these. It does it a little fast. Not gonna lie. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. I'm trying to fix it as best I can. Actually, that might do it. It's a little fast-paced. Hold on. Let me try to fix it. What if I just like did like that? Okay, yeah, that looks better. That actually looks way better. All right, so that's that shot done. And then, hold on, let's get to right here. So is this shot. Life hack, guys. Okay, so that's 2 shots. Oh, wait. I just saw something. Hold on. Let me fix that. There we go. Shit. Okay. Okay, so now we got to fix something. Okay, now it's fixed. He's a little off center. That's fine. Yeah. Yep. All right. So far, so good, though. This is good progress, guys. This is all really good progress, regardless of barely any animating going on. But this is all great progress. This is all great progress. So now we just need a background, but like right here. So just that, and then we're gonna get like a close-up of the desk. It's like right here, and then just kind of, what was that? Oh, let me see if I can turn off these stupid notifications. Let me just like, there we go. Do not disturb. Yeah, let's do that. I keep forgetting you guys are seeing what I'm seeing on this tablet. Now we just kind of like just drawing in some wall concrete stuff. Oh wait, actually, I need to do this. Hold on. I got an idea. We're gonna take these layers, and then we're going to, hold on. I don't know if I can. Maybe I can, but I'm not sure. Will it just be this? No, it won't be. Okay. Okay. You probably knew what I was trying to do. I was trying to lower the capacity on this thing, on this frame specifically, since it's supposed to be a hologram. Maybe I can. I could do it individually, but that would be a pain in the ass to get it. So yeah, see. Yeah, see, that's a, well, it's not an issue. It's just like, you know, I just didn't think of it sooner. That's what sucks. Now we just kind of, oh wait, I'm using the wrong pen. There we go. See, it doesn't get in the way of the other stuff. And there we go. That's that. That's that done. That was easy. Nothing too crazy. Okay, how are we gonna do this one? I'm very curious about this one. Should we do like a, I kind of want to do like a, actually no, I got an idea. Hold on. So what we're going to do is we're going to sketch the inside of the tank, or the chamber, whatever you want to call it. So this is like the inside of the chamber. Yeah, it's the inside of the chamber. And it's gonna be like, just, yeah, that kind of color. Just kind of like make it look detailed too while we're at it. Then again, the background's not gonna really be shown in the tank. It's just mainly gonna be the overlap layer of the chamber itself. So yeah, life hack. There we go. That's all. So then now what we're going to do is do this. And then we're going to, we might have to move stuff around. Actually, let's make this one bigger. Get rid of this layer so it's not bugging me. What does the chamber look like? Hold on, let me go back. Turn this on. Okay, now I remember. Now I remember. It's gonna be like a looming, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to copy what I saw in one of the frames. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay. Trying my best. That's what I'm trying to do. Keep in mind, guys, this is like my second short film that I'm even working on right now. Like, I am not, like, an experienced animator yet. I'm still trying to work on it. And believe me, guys, I get intimidated by the students that work on the other films. Like, I get intimidated, like, pretty badly. And then like people are gonna say, well, you shouldn't be intimidated. I'm like, yeah, well, I want to be intimidated. Like, I want to do better in my film. That's why I'm. Okay. And just kind of like sketch it in as much as I can. If it looks messy, then it's fine. That's what I was going for. And then we just boop, put that up. Actually, no, we should leave it open. Yeah, leave it open like that because we need to see what's going on in there. And then get this top area too. I need to fix this outer layer thing. I don't know how to fix that. I think I need to create symbol or something. I'm not sure. I gotta fix it. Okay, there we go. So I found like super quiet. Normally I would have like music in the back, but since it's YouTube and currently right now, YouTube is like going through like something. I don't know what the hell's going on with YouTube right now, honestly. It's pretty bad. Like someone got copyright striked and got terminated because apparently they were like affiliated with something that they weren't even affiliated with. Like, but yeah, it was bad. It was like really, really bad. Poor guy got terminated and, you know, he suffered the consequences for something he didn't even do. So yeah, it's very bad. YouTube is like taking it downhill. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. And then just, damn it. There, that'll work. Okay, yeah, that looks good. It may look off color, but no one will know. They'll be paying attention to the animation at least. And then now we need to get at least the outer layer of the tank. Too small. And then just kind of make it look nice. There we go. Yep. And then we're going to, come on, come back. There we go. Grab this. And then just kind of make it look nice. We're trying our hardest, guys. We're trying. God damn it! No! No! Wrong color. There we go. Now that I think about it, it looks almost identical. Oh man, I'm not really good at this. God, man, what am I doing? No. Stop it. There. And then just kind of erase this. There we go. Looks good. You can't even tell. See, even I can't even tell, guys. I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. So now, oh wait, hold on. Wait a second. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, I was grabbing the wrong layer and. Okay, so now we're gonna grab a little mason over here. We're gonna try to align it as best as we can. Okay, looks good. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's what I was referencing, Mark. Yeah, that's what I was referencing just now. Enderman, I think that's the guy. Yeah, he got terminated for apparently being affiliated with a foreign country like channel something. Turns out he wasn't. Yet he got terminated anyway off of YouTube. Yeah, so it was pretty bad. I don't know what the heck. Like YouTube's moderation now, it is so bad. It is really bad. I'm sorry, but YouTube's moderation now, it's shit. They don't know what they're doing. They got like an AI to monitor what's going on and other stuff. Hold on, what the hell am I doing? Yet they don't know what they're doing either. They really don't. Like channels are getting demonetized left and right. Like it's bad. Okay, yeah. So crate symbol. Now we're gonna do the same thing over here. This frame's basically done too. So wait a second. Oh fuck. Well, maybe it won't be as bad. I'm not sure. Yeah, YouTube might. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, the moderation's really bad. Now I'm just trying to like make everything work. So now we just kind of try to work the animation and try to make it work. Actually, it should be like, hold on. Go back over here. Make it small. And then we're going to take this layer. Make it tiny, I guess. Okay, I think the bottom one kind of moves a little too much. So we're going to fix that. Okay, I gotta figure this out. I really got to. Best course of action I can think of is grab these, move outside of this layer, and then create new layer. Take this, duplicate it right there. Create wait, hold on. I think, yeah, create symbol, the entire thing. I was like, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing too much. Trying to figure this out. Because I can't do like Oh no, I gotta figure this shit out. It looks fine now, but you know, little Mason's like moving a little wonky. So I'm trying to like keep him in there. But also what I'm trying to do is get him to... Damn, dude. I really don't want to like individually press a layer. I really don't want to do that. Because then that'll be a pain in the ass and we'll be here for like another 30. I'm trying to figure this out, guys. I'm trying to figure this out as best I can. Other than that, the film looks fine. What I'm doing right now looks fine as it is. So I think best course of action I can think of for this part of the scene is do this, take the layer, put it up here, paste it, grab, get another freaking layer, and then grab this shit. Copy, paste, and then merge down. There we go. This, move this out of the way. And I gotta go back and get it. Okay, there we go. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's right here. And then, oh, this is gonna pain me to do this. Grab all this. Fuck. Okay. Now we gotta... Okay. We sort of fixed the issue. So now we gotta align this up. Fuck. Hold on. This, and then just kind of... Yeah, just get it all back in place. There we go. That was a little complicated, but whatever. It's fine. It's not a big deal, guys. We got it working again. But we got something. That's the very least I can say. And then just kind of... Now we're going to make him look like he's moving up and down. So yeah, like this shit like that. There we go. Okay, it's a little slow. It's a little fast. It's not what I want. What the hell? What the... Come on, get back up there. Okay, there we go. There we go, much better. Okay, so that's that's this shot. Sort of done. At least for now, because, you know, it needs lighting. We need proper lighting. We got to figure that out. Oh, God. Okay. So, yeah, best course of action for that is do this. Put a layer underneath. And then just kind of... Yeah, 50%. There we go. That'll work. And then what I'll do is do this. Excuse me, what? Oh, this is still on, right? Actually, no. Hold on. Wait a second. God dang it. No! Trying to do this shit right. Okay, there we go. Just kind of fix it up. Makes it look nice. There we go. Okay, now this needs to be at... Yeah, that looks good. Looks better. There we go. That looks way better. That looks definitely way better. Look at that. Looks much better, guys. It looks really better. Look at that shot. It's not done yet because we need to get the lighting fixed up ASAP. But I think we'll do that after we get the shots done. So now this one's like inside of the chamber itself. So. Okay, how do we do this? How would I do this? I'm just like squibbling. I think the best course of action on this one is making it look like the tank. It's like a tank. That's what we're trying to go for. That's the vibe that we're trying to go for. So get this, and then just kind of scribble around it. So we get this, and then we just kind of... I think just as long as it looks good, like when it comes to the... It's like straight dookie, not gonna lie, but trust me, trust the process, guys. Trust the process. I don't know if I trust it, honestly. All right, let's see what we got. I might have an idea. Hold on. Hear me out on this, guys. Bubbles. We need bubbles. We need bubbles for the tank. We need, like... So just draw in, like, random circles. I think it's, like, the best way to give the illusion that it's inside of a tank. So yeah, just draw random bubbles. Turn on onion skin. Anyone in chat? Yeah, there's no one here. Maybe just one more bubble right here and then a couple more right there. It's kind of like I'm trying to give off the loop illusion. Okay, yeah, that works. That works really well. Okay, we're making good progress, guys. This is all really good progress. And then just cut this and delete. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, looks good. And my battery's at 10%. That's not good. So, so that's 5 shots completed, I think. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6. 6 shots overall completed within like an hour. But that was because like we were trying to figure out what the fuck to do. But honestly, that's pretty good, decent progress, if I do say so. I'm so tired. Ugh. When will you do Sodar? What the hell is that? What is Sodar Fallout? I don't even know what that is. I never even played Fallout. Never played in my life. I don't know what the heck that is. Yeah, my phone's gonna die. I gotta figure this out. What percentage is the tablet at? Let me see. 32. It's not too bad. I just need to charge my phone. I need to charge it on something. Luckily, I have a long ass iPhone cord. Okay, there we go. Should be long enough to. Actually, no, it should be long enough to reach the desk. If I can get it over here. Give me a second, guys. I got it there. Okay, there we go. I got it. Okay. We got it. Try not to make it way down, because then that'll be bad, and I don't want to break anything. Damn it, I hit the thing. I'm trying to like... Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That works. Okay, so we got tons of shots done so far. That's good. This is all great progress. It's better than all the other progresses I've done so far. Okay, so now for this shot, I don't know. I don't know what the background's gonna be. I remember I drew sketches of the background layouts before I did anything else, so you know, we can only really hope for the best, honestly. I'm trying to think. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm trying to look back on. So that's the chamber. Chamber's right there. And this was the one side of the room. What in the hell? Let me try to like... What if there's like a locker, like just right here? So this is like the work area. It's still one big room. I reckon like it's one big room, but you know, Sparky's got to have something at least. And this can be like a little workbench. Okay, first of all, turn off this layer so I can see what I'm drawing. At the very least. And then, what if there's like a coffee machine in the back? So yeah, that's like coffee like right there. Funny thing about me, guys, I don't drink coffee. I don't ever drink coffee. It's like the same thing with me that I don't drink at all. Not like drink, but just like, you know, I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink it yet. And I don't plan on it. I don't ever plan on drinking alcohol when I'm 21. And then I get like criticized from people because I say that. I'm like, oh, what? You don't want to be an adult? I'm like, no, it's just, have you seen the casualties of when people drink and drive? I don't want to do that. That's not me. It's not what I want to do. I don't want to hurt anyone. So, hey, I'll just not drink altogether. Okay, so now I have little tubes right here. And there's little tubes right there, you know. So locker, and then just kind of like, oh, what if this is like a trench coat? You know, just for Sparky's like little lab coat thing, even though he doesn't wear a lab. Well, I guess he technically does. It's like, tomorrow I gotta work. Yesterday I had to work. It was brutal as hell. I don't know what was going on, but Tuesday, like, it was really bad. It was brutal bad. I didn't even get off until like, I want to say close to 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock at night. Like, it was bad. The workplace was pretty bad. But honestly, I kept my cool because it's not the first time I worked Tuesdays at KFC. Because for some reason, someone at KFC corporate decided to make this deal where if you buy, you can buy like, what was it? An 8-piece for like $10. Like, yeah, that's a pretty good deal. But then it's bad for me because then I have to make back to back original chicken and extra crispy and tenders. Yeah, people were definitely ordering tenders too. So it was pretty bad. And then I couldn't clean up until like, I want to say like 9 o'clock. Normally I would have to clean around, what, 8:30. Yeah, 8:30 is when I normally have to clean up for the closing shift. But I had to wait because people were still ordering originals back to back, nonstop. So it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But then I actually didn't get to take my half until like near the end of my shift. So that was another bad thing, is that I was close to not really having a break until my manager, you know, I give him props to, you know, him keeping track that I never actually went on my half. You know, I respect managers, especially for the people that I work with or work for. Just as long as they respect me, then I'll respect you as a person. You respect me as a person, I'll respect you as a person. That's how it goes. So I give my manager props for, you know, remembering that I never got my half. So yeah, I give them props to that. Shit. There we go. We're close. We're close to done with this one in particular, so we're close. What the hell am I doing, dude? Okay, there we go. Sorry if I make weird noises, guys. I tend to do that when I'm bored. But, you know, this is talking about random stuff and just animating. I don't know. I find this pleasing. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. Again, the outer lines may look wonky, but no one's going to really see them when it's fully animated. No one's going to really see that. Let's see how it looks. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck was that? What in the fuck? Let me fix that. How did that happen? Let me fix that. There we go. There we go. What the fuck? How did that happen? It's important to rewatch all this, guys. That's important. Trust me. Because you'll see fuck ups like this, and before you know it, you'll miss it. Okay, there. That looks. I don't know what the fuck was that. I don't know what the fuck was that, guys. But other than that, I mean, everything else looks good. I know this shot needs to pan. I'll get to fixing that. But I think we can just use this shot again. We just got to turn off the thing. So I'm thinking like Sparky it'll be up closer to him. That's what I'm thinking. Well, actually, no, this one needs to be longer. Yeah, probably right here. Okay, there we go. 64 minutes. Nice. Okay. I'm doing it again. I'm making weird noises, guys. I don't know why I'm doing that. So yeah, but like maybe right here, and then maybe like that. I want to say yeah. And then I want to make the background move with him. Shit. Hold on. Let me. Sparky's a little out. Wait, no, it's this frame. Yeah, I was gonna get to this one actually. So yeah, we gotta fix up Sparky really quick. Okay, that's better. I think just as long as his snout's in frame. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that right now. So I trim him down just a little bit. Get him to like right there. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay, that's not good. The keyframes are right there. Can I get rid of those? Okay, there we go. So now we can work on this properly. Shit, hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay, no, that looks good. I was a little worried, not gonna lie. It could look better. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it could. The fuck? Oh. Okay, that looks better. There we go. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay, we got that one. It took a while, not gonna lie. I was a little worried. I was very worried for like a second. How are we doing on time? What time is it? Oh, okay. So yeah, we got now. I don't know how many shots. But yeah, 1,000 frames. We're not even done. We're not even halfway done. Jesus Christ. Okay. Now we're just gonna kind of watch through.
Number 2023. It's been a long and difficult process, but I believe we are close to the near completion of Experiment 13M. Dalmatian! Is the specimen ready?
Almost, sir. The chamber is accepting all these chemical formulas and the EMP pulse levels as we speak.
With this specimen, I will possess the ultimate weapon. He will be fireproof, bulletproof, and faster than the speed of sound. He will be...
He's supposed to pan.
unstoppable!
God, it looks so good. It looks so fucking good. I'm so proud of myself. Looks beautiful. Alright. So yeah, this is supposed to be Sparky panning over. We'll probably get to that. Actually, no, let's do it right now. Get it out of the way. Wait, what the fuck? Let's do that. And then... Okay, wow, that lines up really well. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. Wait, no, he's supposed to shrink down. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, there we go. That looks better. What the fuck? Wait, what? Hold on, it's not working. Oh, is that how it's supposed to look? Wait. I thought I fucked up for a second. Hold on, let me see. Maybe he is supposed to do that? Wait. Now I'm fucking confused. Wait. No, he is shrinking. Oh, that's how it's supposed. Okay, I was like really confused for a second. Hold on. Yeah, look. He's shrinking. He's shrinking, but the camera alignment, he's not getting into frame like I want him to. So we're just kind of moving him again. We're trying to make it work as best as I can. Oh, fuck. Okay, I got it lined up. Okay. Okay, much better. I love his... He looks... I love Sparky so much. Definitely one of my favorite bad guys of the series so far. I love him. I'm tired. I didn't get much sleep, guys, honestly. Oh, man. Okay. But yeah, I mean, a lot of good progress. This is what I was intending on doing today. Getting some of the shots done. But I think last thing we'll do before I have to end it is... What is this layer for? Oh, right. Okay. So I think what I'll do next is we're gonna do the lighting. We're gonna get it out of the way. So the way how to do this is you press create symbol, and then what you want to do is relatively simple. Luckily, it's easy to tell what I'm doing. Okay, so first things first, do this, drag this down, and then we're gonna select this layer. This will be the backlights, and this will be like that. And now, ooh, wait. Actually, how does it look like that? Hold on. Go back. And then, ooh, that is beautiful. And then we're gonna get the blur thing, and then, well, first things first, we're going to separate this, this, and then what we're going to do with Dalmatian is this. Because his eyes are supposed to be glowing. Get him! Those are my dogs. They're barking at something. Okay. So now we're just going to do this. There we go. There we go, because his eyes is... Look at that. Look how good he looks. Look at my boy. My boy Dalmatian.
Almost, sir. The chamber is accepting all these chemical.
There we go. That looks better. Look at my boy. There he is. But yeah, that's how he's gonna look. That's how he's gonna look in the film. He looks really good.
The chamber is accepting all these chemical formulas and EMP pulse levels as we speak.
And then for Mason, ooh, this one's gonna be tough. I guess it can be made like that. The only thing that I would do is, just highlight the There we go. Look at that. Look at that 60. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to separate the... Who says I'm a terrible animator, huh? Look at that shit. Look at that.
With this specimen, I will possess the ultimate weapon. Possess the ultimate weapon.
Actually, wait, hold on. I think best way to do this is boom, bam. There we go. There we go. Looks better.
Ultimate weapon. He will be fireproof, bulletproof, faster than the speed of sound.
God, I love how he looks. He's beautiful.
Now my creation, arrive!
Okay, so that's for like a later date. I gotta get work on this, but guys, this is all great progress regardless of what's going on. This is all great and fantastic progress. Look at this. Look at all this work that we've accomplished so far. Yes, I'm making you guys feel like part of the project. Deal with it. No, look at this shot though. Look how good that looks when it's rendered. But look at that. Look how good that looks. That's a good ass shot. That is a fantastic shot. Now, last thing we need to do is this frame, which shouldn't be too bad. We just need to basically just draw the inside of the chamber, which shouldn't be too complicated. And what if there's like little nostrils of like with the chemicals and like, you know, kind of like the water, like liquid stuff would be, you know, like how in a chamber like it's covered in like it's covered in stuff. I don't know what it is specifically. Think of it like how Shadow was trapped in like a tube where he met Maria in the third movie. That kind of thing is what I'm kind of going for. It's like all the liquid was draining out from the chamber itself. And then to give it that kind of glowishy feel, we're going to kind of...
Now my creation.
There we go. Looks... Well... Oh, I'm opening the door, guys. Look at this. This is me opening the door. This is how you open your door. This is how you open your door, guys. Okay, I'll stop. Yeah, this is all great progress. I think I'm gonna cut it short, but you know, this is all great progress, guys. This is all really great progress for this film. Because I haven't done much in the past like month of working on this project, but you know, this is all great progress. We got 7 to 6 shots done. No, 6 to 8. No, 7 to 8 shots done in this film. And granted, there's still stuff that needs to be done, but other than that, this is really great progress, guys. This has all been really great progress. But yeah, until next time. Hopefully next time we can get the VAs on here. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys.